Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast.
.com. From the Sugar Shack Studios, it's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, we talked to Sarah Vidrine with the Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge. Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and we'll have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. And Chief Engineer David Ainsley. Are you kidding? He's not here.
No, it's 11:30. He's sleeping.
Well, yeah, it's raining, too.
Well, yeah, it's a good thing to do.
I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. Let's get right to it. Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge. And here is Sarah Vidrine. And listen, halfway through the season already. Seems like we just talked to you and the season was just getting ready to get started.
Uh-oh.
There we go. I had to figure out how to unmute. It's been a minute.
It's okay.
How are y'all?
Well, we're doing good. How are you?
I'm okay. I just got a message from my other guy that was coming on with me. He said that he didn't get a link, but that's okay. We can fill him in later.
And that's Mr. Mars.
We're missing
did that.
links.
He missed the link.
Missing link.
Send him the link.
Yeah.
Well, we're sorry.
It's all good.
Okay.
You get to see me again.
Well, I know. Well, we enjoy that. I see you're sitting right there in the burnout box at some racetrack.
Yeah. Texas Raceway, now defunct Texas Raceway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I miss that track very, very much. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Where is that?
That was in Kennedale.
Kennedale. So it's not in operation anymore?
No.
This is a perfect opportunity for you to step up to the plate and buy the dang track.
There you go.
Actually, the city eminent domained it, and they're planning on putting in housing development.
Oh, for God's sake.
That's what they do.
Usually what happens with most of these. So.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame.
The only one I know that's for sale right now is Abilene.
You know, I don't. Have I ever been to Abilene? I don't think I've ever been to Abilene. That's a long.
Track.
Is it? Well, it's a long way from here.
It is a long way for me as well. It's about a good 3 hours.
It's a long way from anywhere.
It pretty much is. There is that. Yeah, exactly. And you guys do quarter mile instead of eighth mile, right?
We do both, actually. So our slower classes, if it's a quarter mile track, will run a quarter mile. But anything sub 12 seconds goes eighth mile only.
Interesting.
Wow.
I guess to keep the speed down, and also in turn, if you keep the speed down, you usually can keep the price of the sport down.
Keep the parts down.
Yeah, exactly. You know, most of us are geared one way or the other, and it's hard going back and forth between quarter mile versus.
Well, hey, just a few $1,000 get you a quick change rear end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and I'm thinking you're geared for that.
No, I'm eighth mile only.
Eighth mile only. Okay.
She sounded a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I tried to run it out in the quarter mile. It wasn't pretty.
No. What were you hitting the red line there across?
Oh yeah, I was begging the rep limiter. It was bouncing off us like about 6,500. It was screaming at me the entire time.
Yeah, this is enough, Mama. I can't do it anymore.
I can't go anymore.
Yeah, I got it. So, what kind of car do you have?
I've got an 07 Mustang.
An 07 Mustang with a 5-liter engine in it?
No, it was actually a 4.6. It is now a 5-liter engine.
You done spent your money at the machine shop or for an engine swap?
Up, so I had to put. If it blows up, you got to build it better, right?
Well, she was running a quarter mile and blew it up.
Well, there's that.
Actually, it was an eighth mile in Ardmore.
Ardmore, Oklahoma.
The elevation got me, I think. I don't know what happened.
Well, that elevation will get all of us.
The Okies.
Yeah. Yep. So, Sarah, tell everybody about Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge. What is it?
Absolutely. So we are a club versus club racing event. We do bracket series, which is basically a handicapped, timed sort of race. We have got classes all the way from your shot grocery getter to full-blown altereds running, 5 seconds and sometimes quicker, but we try to not let them go that fast. Everybody has to be in a car club. That's the only requirement for you to be able to participate. So also you accumulate individual points, but also you're accumulating points with your clubs. So we are about 3 races in now. The rain has gotten us a couple times, unfortunately. So we are finally starting to kind of get an idea how things are shaking out and how clubs are starting to perform. We actually have a race coming this weekend, believe it or not. It's going to be miserably hot. But the 4th, on Sunday, we're going to be in Ennis. So if anybody is around, wants to come hang out, come visit us.
Well,
Any questions
yes.
about bracket racing in general?
Well, no. First of all, you said you got to belong to a car club. Now, what are the parameters of that? I mean, is it a racing car club, or could you just be in like the Corvette club and come and race?
Yeah, so most of the big clubs around DFW have some sort of a race team. Like Cowtown Mopars is a big local one, as well as the Lone Star Corvette Club. And they've got, show circuit cars, they've got daily driver cars, they've got race team, they've got all kinds of things.
Right.
And then some of these other clubs are just a bunch of people who got together and decided, hey, we like racing, and hey, you guys are kind of cool, let's hang out on Sunday and race.
So all of the cars that race under the umbrella of the Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge can either be through a club or street driven, or they all have to be through a club?
You can actually pick up a club the day of. A lot of our clubs are now starting to grab any car they can find to get extra points. So if you're walking around the pits day of and say, hey, I want to race, can I race with you guys? And they'll tell you, hey, here's what you need to do. Put a number on your car, and you're ready to go. I
got a 90 a 90 Buick Century that I want to race.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Untouched. Yeah, do I have to take the hubcaps off of it?
No, as long as you're not running your air conditioning and dragging water across the start line, they will let you race.
So, okay.
Water burnout.
So he's bringing his mom's car there. Now, how much would it cost him to join a club? Be it your club or any others?
Honestly, most of them are free.
Okay.
And if you want to race just that day for that club, they're probably not going to make you pay anything.
So you mentioned that you could do that, and the club is open to doing that because they get some points as part of the process?
Correct. So we get a point for every driver and car that's there that's running.
In your club?
In the club gets the point.
The club does, correct.
Okay.
So, the further you go into the race day, the more points you accrue as a driver. And then at the end, our wonderful points person, Martha, does her magic, and she figures out how many points every club earned that day. And we have a running tally throughout the year. And at the end, whoever is first, second, third, that we give out awards and we give out cash.
Well,
the club, the first, second, and third club.
And also for driver.
Oh, and for driver. Okay.
If you opted in for the driver reward program, you get a permanent number, and you run that throughout the year.
And how much does it cost you to become a legal driver in the club challenge thing?
It's $25, which really isn't that bad.
$25 a year?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it sounds like we need
Minimal.
to.
It's not much.
Need to buddy up with Martha. Maybe send her some flowers. Get Martha take her to
I was
dinner.
like, hey, I didn't make that first pass, but I was here. Can I have my point?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had a flat, and I couldn't run that first run. So, do I get my point anyway?
Yeah.
Martha, your hair looks nice today.
Yeah, exactly. And usually we're pretty reasonable. Like if you break on the starting line while you're running your first run, we'll give you the point for
You
being
broke
there.
your mom's Buick on the starting line.
Yeah.
So does Martha have a car?
She does. She actually races her F-150 for the Corvette Club, I might add.
Wait a minute. Wait. Stop.
I know.
Stop. So she has a truck, and so does she tow the Corvette with the truck?
No. So that's her daily driver in her farm truck, and that's just... And she doesn't. All of the rest of her Corvettes are show cars.
Wait. You just breezed right over the farm truck. Does it have a farm truck license plate on it?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a while.
This is Martha. It's a vanity plate.
A vanity, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that would be really something to have the farm truck out there.
Yep.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first, but I would imagine it would be certainly different from most of us drag racing
You'd be
lovers.
surprised how many trucks we have running.
Oh, I would not be surprised about that. but with a farm truck plate on the back of it, that would be kind of surprising.
That's special.
You wouldn't have to worry about water on the track. You'd have to worry about it dropping cow pies on the track.
Hay flying out of the back.
The hay flying out the back. Exactly.
So is Martha watching this show right now?
I'm not sure. She might be. I haven't got a text from her harassing me yet, so I'm going to say probably not.
Text her back. Tell her she needs to be here.
Yeah, and tell her we're talking about her. As a matter of fact, we'll be sure and put this up on the podcast later on, so she'll be able to hear about all the wonderful things we're saying about Martha.
Yeah,
I know.
We love Martha.
She is truly awesome. She keeps us running, which is amazing.
She's kind of
like all of us. We're all volunteers. So.
Yeah. So it's kind of like both of my girls played softball back in the day. Little league softball, and there was always that one woman on the team that she kept track of all of the stats. She always sat there behind home plate and and told the umpire because he'd look at her, how many strikes, that kind of thing.
Well, everybody, as we always say, everyone needs a den mom.
That's it. A den mom.
Yeah.
That's right, a den mother.
I used to coach Little League football. And same thing. So me and my buddies, we get together and we go to the draft. We say, okay, here's a quarterback. Okay, now we need to draft the kid that's got the best team mom. So because we need a team mom that's going to take care of us.
Always
so, you draft that kid to get that mom.
She brings the beer.
Yeah, that's right. And the pops. And the pops. Okay, so where do you stand right now with the Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge points?
So my club is killing it. We are in first place.
Of course you are.
I know.
Thank you, Martha.
I don't cheat, I promise. I've only made it out of one round. No, my club members are picking up the slack for me, which I really appreciate. So Red River Car Club is actually running first in the 5A series. GM is closing the gap, though, unfortunately. So we're going to have to start picking it up again.
GM, I assume mainly Camaros.
Which one, GM?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
No?
Any kind of GM product, you name it, it's out there.
Oh, wow. My God.
Like, there's Chevy trucks. There's, I think some of the Oldsmobile guys have moved over and combined forces with them and are helping them out.
Yeah. The 80 model 6-cylinder Biscayne.
I've seen one of those out there.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else I've seen that one guy. It's in an SUV. I don't even know what kind of SUV it is, but he is deadly with that thing, and he's super consistent.
Really? Well, that would be you, Mars.
Well, I remember,
in the handicap van.
I remember a buddy of mine in high school. He got a 1960 four-door Chevrolet Impala. That's what he got from his parents. 6-cylinder, 2-speed automatic. He would pull up there, and when it go green, he'd put it on the floor, and he would be within a tenth of a second every time. I mean, it took him all day to get down there, but he was very consistent at it.
That's it. Bracket racing consistency is the name of the game.
20-second runs.
You don't have a stopwatch.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the Mopar Club, a GM club.
Yeah. So 5A series which is our biggest, which is 16 cars or more per race. We've only got 3 clubs, and so it's GM, Cowtown Mopars, and Red River, which is me. And then we've got our second group, which is the 7 to 15 cars per race. So they still have a bunch of people, but not quite as many as the rest of us. So we've got one club called Whole Shot Racing. It's mainly made up of the Leslie family, and they are killing it.
Wow.
They are really, really hard to beat. And honestly, that's why I have not been able to get very many rounds in my class, is because I am in the class with a bunch of the Leslies, and I get racing them at the first round every time.
Oh, okay.
Well, Martha can take care of that.
Yeah, talk to Martha.
Even the daughters have started racing, which is awesome for me. As being a woman and being in drag racing, you don't see very many of us. So I'm glad they are growing the sport and getting the kids involved, which is awesome.
Yeah.
How do we keep up with Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge? You got a .com site?
We do. So it's actually it's TM3C, so TMCCC.org.
.org, okay. And
you can find our schedule, you can find rules, results, all of it.
Can you find Martha's work up there as well?
Yeah. You will see Martha's work on the results page, correct.
Very nice. Okay. We'll give her our best. And the best to you. And it's great to talk to you. When does the season end?
We are going all the way out until November this year.
Ooh.
November.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk to
We're
you.
counting on a mild fall. Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
hope. Yeah.
We were actually going out to the 10th. So we've got
All right.
almost all the way to Thanksgiving.
Awesome. Well, let's talk to you. Well, let's talk to you before you get to the final race.
Yeah, we'll see who
Yeah,
else
absolutely. Let's try to October. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
Perfect.
do it. We got a date. Sarah, it's great to talk to you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
You too.
You bet.
Sarah Vidrine.
Thank you, man.
Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge.
Very
In Wheel
cool.
Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In Wheel Time Car Talk. Grab a podcast anytime from your favorite podcast provider. We also video stream our live 2-hour weekly show on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
ProAm Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. ProAm is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. ProAm is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, ProAm's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. ProAm not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. ProAm is now reaching a worldwide audience through ProAm.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At ProAm Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and ProAm will lend you a hand. ProAm Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. Want to feel good about something special you did for someone special? In Wheel Time and the original Lupi Tortilla group of Tex-Mex restaurants have joined together to help a very worthy cause, God's Garage, a Christian-based 501c3 charity. We know there are lots of places and organizations out there where you can donate a car, truck, or SUV, but we're asking you, our car enthusiast family, to consider donating to God's Garage. Visit godsgarage.org and learn about its mission, the women that have been helped, how each one is screened, and about their Restore You program. A car donation is an easy way to make a difference in the lives of others. God's Garage needs good operating vehicles, but will take all types in working and non-working condition. Make your heart and soul feel good by donating your gently used vehicle and help support single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military at godsgarage.org.
Hey, thanks for joining us today on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Every Saturday now, live, and that would be from 10 a.m. until 12 noon, a 2-hour show. And we start at 10 a.m., go till noon every Saturday for our live show. And we invite you to join us if you have not done that. Every hour is different, every half hour is different, so.
Well, if they haven't joined us, they wouldn't know that.
Well, that's why I'm telling them.
Okay, but they're not here.
They're here.
Okay.
They're watching. They're listening.
Yes.
They're waiting. They're holding their breath on every
All
word.
right.
How's
Good-
that?
good
Time
deal.
now for the cruise in and events calendars.
Yeah, combo.
We're marrying the two.
We got the combo going. Well,
Yeah.
today, Saturday, you've got the family cruise in from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m.
It's gonna
tonight.
rain.
It's the 3 Acres Food Truck Park in Santa Fe, Texas, which has been inundated with weather. Weather, it's going to change.
If you
things.
want to drive the family car down there and get
Yeah.
you a taco or something, go
You
for
bet.
it.
That'd be
There's a
good.
lot of food trucks, yeah. And then there's one also, the Garages of Texas in Katy is going on right now, so you can be there. You still got time to get there. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., the weekly car meetup in where? In Willis, Texas. At
What you talking
the
about,
D&M
Willis?
True Value in Willis, Texas. So that's going to clear that up. Now, you've got things going on for the future. The events coming up are the Houston Back to School Vendor Market and Caffeine and Chrome Car Show.
Damn, is that title long enough?
No, it is. Mike sent this to me. I'm blaming
Well,
him.
there you go. Blame it
So
on
that's
him.
Saturday,
Blame
July
everything on him.
27th today
Yeah.
from 9 to 2, the Getaway Classic Cars of Houston, Cypress Station Drive. Pet friendly, family friendly, kid friendly, everybody's friendly, food trucks are friendly, all the local vendors are friendly out there.
Yeah?
Free entry fee. August 10th and 11th, the 2024 Houston NRG Park Texas Elite Auto Showcase. We had Craig on last week. Very cool event. Houston's newest indoor car show. Custom car, trucks, and exotic cars. You can find out more at TexasEliteAutoShowcase.com. Write that down. August 17th this year, Wheels, Watches, and Whiskey, Michael. The Stella Hotel Autograph Collection at 4100 Lake Atlas Drive. You want to contribute anything to that, sir?
No, he's going to go there and
Texas.
partake in it.
The Gentleman Racer and McLaren, exotic and classic cars. Premium whiskey tasting, Michael. Shop a display of luxury watches and silent auction.
Got my attention.
Yeah, I'm telling you what. The time is the
Yeah,
essence.
I'm sure it's the watches.
Essence
Yeah,
of
that's
time. September 28th, the Woody 6th Annual Waterfront Rod and Custom Car Show. We will be there. Top Water Grill. It is at the San Leon, Texas.
San Leon.
San Leon.
It is not San Leon.
1920 to 2004, best truck,
Golly.
best rat rod, best import, best paint, best engine, best interior, best of show, and best car talk showdown would be us.
I worked with a guy by the name of Leon, and if you were to go up to him and call him Leon, he'd probably punch you in the nose.
Okay, and it's a $30 a day of a $30 entry fee for the event.
They're not even spelled the same.
Facebook.com, Woody's Waterfront and Custom Car Show. You can find out more from there. And the last one I have would be October 19th, Back to the Past Car Show, the annual open classic car, truck, and motorcycle show benefiting Spring Branch Senior High School Foundation. That's at 9016 Westview Drive, Houston, Texas. You can find out more at springbranchbears.com/car shows for more information.
By the way,
there you go.
Did you write down the next open house out there at the Hemi Hideout that I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Was it October or November?
I didn't know that was legal to send out.
I'd have to look.
It's.
I thought you told me November.
Yeah, I may have. November the 9th, I want to say.
Early
Is that
November,
right?
I think is what you said.
Okay,
cool.
I think it's November the 9th, so we'll be there for that.
Let me get out my magic book.
All right. Yeah, do that. Got something that I wanted to get in on the show today. SEMA, Specialty Equipment Market Association. They have the big show out in Las Vegas every year, and they rarely have any kind of an announcement other than about the show. Well, they came out with one this week, a press release from President and CEO Mike Spagnola. And here's what it says. The Specialty Equipment Market Association appreciates the difficult task facing the Democratic Party as it begins its process of identifying a new nominee for President of the United States. While many issues will be weighed and considered with regards to the pool of emerging candidates, SEMA asks that the party identify and unite around a nominee whose values are in line with those of SEMA's members. The 7,000 companies that create, buy, sell, and use specialty automotive parts, as well as the consumers who support of these businesses, help create jobs and fuel a nearly $337 billion in annual economic impact to the U.S. economy. SEMA seeks a candidate who will remain technology neutral in pursuit of decarbonizing motor vehicles in their environmental policy, prioritize small businesses in their economic policy, and preserve America's recreational use of public lands in their conservation party. And then it goes on. I don't want to get into all the details, but you can read it if you go to SEMA.org.
Very good.
Okay? So I just wanted to make sure that we got that out there for them on their behalf because we support SEMA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Consumer alert, NHTSA reminds drivers to safeguard their vehicles. 1 million vehicles were stolen in 2023.
What?
A 25% increase in vehicle thefts over the previous few years. That's equivalent to one vehicle stolen every 31 seconds. Park in well-lit areas. Close and lock all windows and doors when you park. Hide valuables. Don't leave a running vehicle unattended. If your vehicle has an immobilizer, use your key fob to lock your vehicle. Don't leave your keys in your vehicle, including when you fill up with gas at the gas station. And purchase an anti-theft system if the vehicle did not come equipped with one. Some of the things that NHTSA is saying, please do that. Chrysler parent Stellantis paid $190 million in civil penalties for failing to meet U.S. fuel economy equipment requirements for 2019 and 2020, and owes another $459 million in outstanding penalties, government documents seen by Reuters show. Stellantis will take steps to address problems in its North American market and elsewhere, including cutting output and prices after reporting worse than expected first half results. Net income fell 48% in the first 6 months.
They keep laying off executives that might be able to make that up.
Well, that and the fact that they stopped building the cars that they sold the most of.
Exactly.
And I don't understand that at all. It makes no sense to me. Oh, we're putting all of our efforts in electric. Okay. Well, how's that working out for you?
Exactly.
They're all cutting back.
You tripped over a cord out there on electric.
I did.
Yeah, a cord. That's the story that I really wanted to get into, and I didn't have time to today. But I certainly made a note of it, and I will when I review the electric car. Every time I get an electric car, the devil comes out. And I'm not
The
joking.
devil made him do it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, boy.
All right. We'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. Back after this.
The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipe means when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the first Loopy Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here is the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Loopy Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Loopy Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Loopy Tortilla Katie's another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Loopy's. It's located on 99 the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggieland? Head to the Loopy Tortilla in College Station. Located just around the corner from Kyle Field, it's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Going to Louisiana? The Loopy Tortilla in Beaumont is on I-10, so you can't miss it. The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants has the best Tex-Mex anywhere, and you're invited anytime. Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for the real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get that thing protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need or can't afford. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today, and online at gcautoshield.com.
Believe it or not, that's all for this week's In Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
That is all.
Hey, be sure and check out our website, inwheeltime.com. Follow us on Facebook. You may be doing that now. Give us a like. Tell your car friends about us and share our stuff. We'll keep you connected to all things automotive all week long. We'd love to hear from you, too. Our email address is info@inwheeltime.com. And if they're really good, we'll put your cards and letters on the air.
No, they don't have to be good. Just
Don't hold back. That's right. Hate mail, too.
We had a viewer from Germany this morning, so there you go.
On iHeart.
On iHeart.
That person was on iHeart.
Thank you.
When
for
you're
that.
looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. Grab a podcast anytime from your favorite podcast provider, and don't forget we live stream the show on Facebook, YouTube, and inwheeltime.com every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The In Wheel Time video technical director is We Need More, Jeff Zekin. From booking agent, video editor, and people finder, Mike Out of This World Mars. Chief engineer, David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. We hope you'll join us again next week here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, Saturday, August 3rd, 10 to noon Central Time, on all of our In Wheel Time Car Talk outlets. Have yourself a great weekend. Stay dry, and we'll see you next week.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.